Hi, I have in my hand here a dual arm cantilever wall bracket for mounting a television, which you can see, and it comes in this box here. So it's quite a compact little unit. In terms of the size of the televisions, the guide on it is between 10 and 26 inches. The real key deciding factor is the VESA standard here. It can support up to a VESA 100 by 100. And I'm going to discuss that a little bit later in the video. And the max weight it can support is 50 kilograms, okay? So you can see it's quite compact here. So we have the actual unit here, which I'm going to go through in a minute. I'll just actually talk about the installation kit that comes with it. There's 4 plugs and 4 heavy duty screws here. This is what you'd actually use for mounting the bracket onto the wall. And then depending on the size of the bolts that the television will actually require to secure this bracket to it, there's 3 different sizes, and in each case there's 4 different bolts, and there's corresponding washers here as well. Okay, so that's it anyway, and then you have the actual unit itself. Now normally we'll say with the other television brackets we have in the range, we'll have an overview video that actually shows me mounting this onto a wall, but this unit actually comes more or less fully assembled, so it just makes it extremely easy. What we'll do first of all is I'll just describe the back of the bracket here. We can see there's a total of 4 holes here, and this is what would bolt onto the wall, okay? And then what we have is we have it fully assembled here, so we can mount it out like this, so you can have that distance from the wall, and the full offset when we're doing it that way is 350 millimeters from here to here. You can have it out from the wall, or if you compact it back right like this, you can have it as tight as only 65 millimeters out from the wall, okay? So you can see it's extremely easy. So if you have it mounted here, if we come to bolt it onto the television, what we'll actually do here at this point is we can use the various different VESA standards that are supported here. So if we look at the holes that are on the extreme outside here, if we use the ruler to measure the distance from center to center, like on this ruler here, we'll actually see that it's a total of 100 millimeters. And if we come down here, so that's what gives us our VESA 100. It's 100 this direction and 100 this direction. So we'll obviously see that we'd use the 4 bolts, similar to this, we'll say, for mounting directly into the back of the television. We simply screw it in, and we'll use the washers obviously as well. And if it was a smaller television that supported, we'll say, the VESA 75 standard, we'll actually use the holes that are here, and the distance apart would be 75 millimeters, okay? So I quite like this bracket here, simply because it's simple, it's a low-cost bracket, it's very, very easy to assemble, and it can support a range of different televisions. I suppose one limitation on it is a lot of televisions now are getting larger and larger, so it can't support the full range, but certainly this is a very, very well-selling bracket for us. But the final point I'm going to mention on it is we can actually adjust this to give ourselves about a 15-degree angle of tilt up or down, okay? And that obviously is a handy feature as well. So that's it anyway, an overview of the dual arm cantilever wall bracket.